There we go. Okay, we're in. Oh, my timer reset. I was sitting in queue for like 2 hours. And then the queue ended and it just kicked me back into this cutscene here. So,
Are you with us?
time to finish watching. See how it ends. And then I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, thank the
Queue
heavens.
took way too
For a
much
moment we thought...
time than it should have. Am I really alive? I'll pick the other option this time. And queue took so long I won't have as much time to play as I thought.
You're alive.
Aw, girl, I'm so happy we're alive.
You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
I was just watching a video. I was watching Whoops' like supercut. And I put it on 2x speed, so I don't have to spend 7 hours watching it.
A fine show indeed.
And now it feels like everyone is talking so slow.
What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain?
What does YouTube have to say there? It's not receiving, whatever.
That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however,
Let's
I
close
would
that
counsel
timer.
repose for a time.
Gladdening!
Look at those toes.
There's nothing gladdening about this.
Fancy toes.
When Meteon appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deigned to appear, you're within an ilm of your life. Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
Oh, poor Alice. You know, it's not. I had to mute myself, so I couldn't talk or react.
Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Now we see how they end it.
Excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
Wink. This is about when it cut out last time.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
Phew. Whoa. Except, it's not cutting out this time. Nice. Hand clasp. So, what's outside? Big reveal. Sky.
We're home, my friend. We're home.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like some other planet. We're stopping by another world on our way back, but I guess we just made it back home, huh? Fine. Only 3 people in Alamigo matter. Hey, Vitra. Yuri Hien. Come on, where's Gosetsu? I need the Gosetsu cameo. I turned my settings way down, so everything probably looks way worse. Yeah, those shadows obviously look awful now. Sorry for turning settings all the way down.
Is that? It is! It's the Ragnarok! You're back!
Sorry guys, we couldn't do it.
Thank heavens. Truly. Welcome home. Yes.
Aww.
Welcome home, everyone!
Taro, she's the first one to welcome us back. Wow, turning the settings down to minimum really messes with some of those shadows. Wow, they look bad. There's a lot of stuff that looks kind of bad. Michan and Ensign. Are you gonna crash into the water? Just run out of gas right at the end.
Welcome home!
We didn't really talk about or plan where we're gonna land. I guess we just put it in the water. Okay. Like, is it okay if we park this here? It's interesting to see some of the names get repeated for different characters. I mean, it makes sense that they would have the same people do a couple different voices, but I was like going all the way back to ARR memories here. Yeah, okay, can we skip? This is gonna take like an hour. I don't have an hour. Time left us is precious. Searcher's open. It's the top spot, huh? Mr. Headshot. Aww. Monkey Yoshi to Yoshi P. Aww. Let's walk past each other. Steal a glance. Meteon. Ooh. I like that art. There we go. One without the text in the way.
Dearest mother, dearest father, this letter will be the very last that I write to you from the rising stones. As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion. From the time I first walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the sea of stars, we fought the battle of our lives. Fought against despair itself. A veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again. However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure.
I mean,
Do I
funny,
look
funny,
forward to
whatever.
creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark. Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades.
No more rising stones?
For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation, we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Ooh. What a little lore bomb to drop.
There you are, Alphino.
I mean, I guess you did save the world, so.
Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
Everyone
My
gonna go
apologies.
do their own
I'll be
thing?
right there.
Alright, turn the words back on.
At least, that is what the story will be.
Oh, so we're not really. Ooh, twist! How twisty! It's a very twisty story.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways.
What other way? Everyone here has just been doing this their whole life. They have no other
Retreating
ways.
from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently as we seek out problems that want for solving. But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask. I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
Yep. You better hold on to it.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
This is like her home.
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super secret organization requires a super secret base of operations. To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan. If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
Well, those are all the same, huh?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru, as do I our next meeting.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
Off with you. We're in. Speak to your comrades. Okay, start right here. This one of the comrades. This is can not be forevermore. Occasion for sorrow, can to please death, and navigation such perilous endeavor. Prepare the course embark upon a new beginning. The Russian person vessel in yet remains hospital for the creatures of Aetheris. When our visitors convene at the farm, we tend upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Eventful. If we just supposed to go around on a mutual understanding. So we find them all over the place now. There's no way for all things, curiosity. Keenly for their be rewarded, affection, and for all. Heart. I call it friendship. Now we should proceed. We should like to see a new friend. Founded their company. Joining Torch Gold Comrades. Support. Into the summons. So is this how they introduce the you know, the next arc where they're gonna have like nothing to do with the story of the past? Just all new story, all new characters. Keep preparations. Let's see, I'm due to find out for some halfway to sorry about you and Sky frustrated, bro. Got more than frozen arms. Wasn't empty. Try to. Goodness, it's over. Still be roaming about, please. Wait, the sounds are no longer needed. Everyone's off and up. Soon as all the help they can get. Alright. I'll be easy. She feels weak. George, I won't give up. Encouraging no effort. Discourage, remember you. Triumph. I gotta tell her without warning. Yeah, well, I did that to save all of you, so. Just gonna try my best. Oh, you're hearing about the legendary. Oh, I say Levier. I don't think I'm gonna be famous or anything. That being said. Next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so I'll be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. More comrades. For the weighing, is there any letter to my parents? Judge for concern. Write is often as unable. We're going to help Garland. Secret engine for parents and their sisters as a burden must always bear. Okay, there wasn't too nice on the forces. I'll visit when I can. Oh, she's tired. She's just chilling. Inside, watching getting bad. I didn't possibly keep camp. Changing and continue to do so. In terms of bad, dependable comrade. Keep from the bottom of my heart. How are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? Yes. Apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you on Tool. came to me, I was truly torn, as ever there was only one thing on his mind. I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking out, he might always aid us with their cause, and so struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him, despite your earlier exertions. So you found it could have ended very differently. Let's go see our nose and express their mercy. That was it. And that is like the closest our characters ever come to death, I think. So. I'm so sorry about it. I made you feel woefully inadequate. As well as see in the others. Must still go do better. Just about dozen. Not alone. Raha and Ojika. Yeah, that'll help. Shouldn't hesitate to reach out. More dependable comrade. Flaming. Transformers have never come. A bad way. Who magics or no? The process of you occurred. First time you cheated death, you assumed the effect of astonishment. Each time defeated her son, we waiting kept short. This was over from the final days. The lost be held fast. And has a Toronto fortune. I guess no greater gift than that. I'm going to say hi to her for you. I appreciate you not describe my travel plans with Ryanje as aimless wandering. Purpose in our rolling after all the absence of science in the one stage. Not far from aimless wandering, I get down to it. Very well, I'm looking at that. Not to mention this feeling of being uprooted. It's a rising stones which comes down. Never did I expect to find one myself. I shouldn't feel exhausted. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Best decision I've ever made. I should say the same. Come from that until we store time. I should ask if I can run the Orgius and funny talking fortune teller into the bargain. And I see that the two guys are good friends. Stinny the loner. No words. We're just gonna stare at each other. Two can play at that game, Estinian. Think you're a master brooder? Just something to say, then out with it. Just wondering how I'll earn my keep, how you'll earn your keep. Just wondering how I'll earn my keep now. I'll say that one. The adventurers had a number of ways to earn coin, and though the science mode of operation has changed, we should be compensated as before. No offer options seem somewhat worse than others. If anyone care about our disbandment, then they offered me a position as guardsman in the Imperium District. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even with Ice Metal, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment. And have. Ooh, what are you doing? Years ago, a Hanish envoy arrived with word from future. The worm requests my presence as soon as things are settled there. Why, I mean, it pertains to dragons, so I guess not. I have no idea elsewhere. The phenomenon caused by Sunday is abated when you defeated Meteon. So if those who are transformed, life has begun to return to normal. Most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. Return the form, such roles may remain strong if they wish to work. Alpha is speaking favorably of dragons of late. Such a nation may flourish, it's comforting. Just can't slaughter with some conflict, so wherever there's suffering and rot, they sundered to oblivion. Don't give up hope. He made the journey to distant Aethos with this clutch of eggs. Many times, when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. As always, I never have learned had I not joined you. If you ever have needed me, I will come. If you ever have needed me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. What is senior for those who I am at present trying to journey of great length? I don't do it for a sense. As though forest flames subsided. This more than all chance worth of bodies. See what there is in the ancients. Glimpses of the era of their culture and philosophy. I wonder if I should not be discerning them in formal records for wider consumption. Yes, Stroller, write a book. So smart, write a book. I've been trying to report some prepared briefings, but if I have a postulated finding such answers in a book or tablet, please give them shape and interpretation. So you can capture their own words is invariably molded for the narrative, no matter how well intentioned the rendering. The event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is one endures a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some deliberately embellish the truth, with many, if not most, deviations that is to simplest, similar linguistic shortcomings, following one upon the other until the end result is unrecognizable. But I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. But even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. So in this matter, I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences we have shared, seek to preserve them for posterity. Yes, write a book. Do it. Aye, let them be read and remembered. Do it, write that book. Never depend on account of the Ea and the ancients, and of so many wonders. I'm no scribe. A rendering of scattered notes. As we've done these things, such a method of travel to the first year eludes me. Our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. For someone to the unknown, a struggle with some impenetrable mystery, and a metric I can call. To see things we do in mine is rather different than most. Like she can see Aether. She does have quite the different perspective. Okay, Graha. You get this Endwalker quest done and get ready to do some stuff tonight. Night shifts. We have a moment to talk. I don't know if you consider what new endeavors I might pursue. We tried to set OB assisting her in rebuilding the streets of Valdezin. Not only am I indebted to Master Gula for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would never set foot in the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I never met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. This feels like a perfect deal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Yes. My friend decides to invite your company to the unknown. Recall in the realm of Omicrons when I asked you if I thought I missed today was mentioned in your epic. Most truths I turned closer to the stuff of dreams. And nothing would be a greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. So granted, I really need your promise. Whenever adventure goes, I'll hesitate to invite you. I hope that you'll do the same for me. Without a second thought. I'll hold you to that. Since so much we haven't, who knows, perhaps we even encounter survivors around the constant. to the stars. It is impossible that some found themselves far from home. Should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come? I bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. If crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not omicrons? Whatever your plans may be, do not hesitate to send word. Should a commercial adventures come my way, you'll be the first to know. Yeah, I knew Tataru would be the last one. To finish Endwalker, huh? Quest Endwalker? Finished. Leave the rising stones? Yes. With your permission then. Your attention, please. Ever so spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. My capacity as a receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well. Endwalker, what do we get? Argos Horn? Oh, cool. So we get the little dog to the mount. Wind up Helios. Come now. Come on. You know who this hero is. Helios. Footfalls. Flow. Everyone's leaving. Goodbye, everyone. The shadows are awful.
Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania, there is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
True.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Charlie before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Harn, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
Who could that be?
Quite right.
Indeed.
Endwalker music.
Fair point.
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
ETN bird. Finn. Stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Ooh, what's going on in Elpis, huh?
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls.
Where is this?
Shimmering and eternal. And yet, something stirs.
Is this the teaser for Pandemonium?
Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night, the beast hungers. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as she foretold.
No, this is Elidibus's voice.
We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Oh, yeah, Pandemonium.
Oh, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
Yeah, because he's kind of small. So yeah, that's Elidibus, huh? So like we can become available on Old Charlene. Enter the dead ends with the party of NPC avatars. Many more adventures await you. This course might ring for all. To be continued. Well, there we go. That's the, oh, that's the Gunbreaker quest. That is Endwalker. I know the newest patch added some new quests. I assume that's stuff over in Charlean. I assume not MSQ quests, it's like new side quests or something. The 6.01 patch that just dropped yesterday. But yeah, I think that might do it for now. Like I said, I've got to get ready to do some stuff. But until then, I don't know when I'll stream again. I might stream the Christmas thing, the Starlight event. I might stream that, play through that a little bit. Other than that, I might just do some stuff on my own, do some grinding. Maybe I'll try to stream another game. Maybe I can try to get another subscriber. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.